can't put my rep on the line for a measly amount of money.
Oh, this is him ducking. This is him ducking a fade right here. Is that what he's doing? He's ducking a fade.
Yeah, I can't put my rep on the line for.
Hold on, wait.
That's for people.
When did he say
I
that?
wouldn't box on this shit because they're not going to pay me $250,000.
Yo, would you box on Aiden shit? They're not gonna pay me $250,000. You ain't worth $250,000. You not worth $250,000. Hit the link in the description if you want to watch live and uncensored. I'll see y'all over at Kick. You're not. I could maybe understand 60, 70, maybe. 60, 70 grand, maybe. If you up against me, maybe like 100 grand, because I'm gonna knock you out. So you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that 100 grand. But $250,000? Nah, you ain't worth a fucking $250,000, bro.
That's for people who need some sort of a come up and don't really have a name about themselves. And really trying to keep a buzz. Yeah, I can't put my rep on the line for.
Oh, dude told him I could get you 100. He said I can get you 100 grand. Hold on. This might have just turned into a clip. So, whoever this Greenberg GG guy joined up and asked him, would you box on Aiden shit? Now, from his vernacular, I was thinking he was just a random chatter because it doesn't sound like a businessman. But then he said, yeah, no, definitely not 250. I could get you 100 maybe. Which sounds like he wants to work a deal with him almost. That's what it sounds like. He don't want to get in there though. He's scary. You scary. You don't want to get in there. Get in there with me, bro. You be the A side. That's cool. Knock your top clean off. Straight like that, bro. And I'll take low. And I'll take a low quarter. I take a low quarter. I take a little 25-piece chicken McNugget. Give me a little 25-piece chicken McNugget. I get in there. Because I'm already knowing you easy work. Because you ain't got no heart. So I'll take a little quarter.
Money.
Matter of fact, no, I need 35. I'll tell you why. I need a good month of training. So I need 10. So I could take a whole month off, just chill. And not chill, but like add a extra layer of ferociousness to the beating that I'm gonna give you. Because I already train hard every day, but I want to add an extra layer of ferociousness. So I'm gonna start running 6 miles a day and doing all of that. So for a whole month, you feel me? Plus, just in case an injury or anything was to happen, a little extra cheese would be good. So 10 up front, 25 on the day that I beat the fuck out you, and then give me another 10. If I knock him out, give me another 10. So 45 in total. I take 45. Give him 100.
My name is a huge draw. I'm the most stolen, ripped off person on the internet. Going on 10 years now, so 100 really don't excite me. I mean, to be honest, 250 don't excite me. But I could probably pay like a good amount of taxes on it, go home with 200 bands.
100 don't excite me. Oh, bitch ass. You scared. That's what it is. You a punk. You don't want to get in there. You don't want to thump with me.
You said so 4.2 mil in 2 months is 24 mil a year. Yeah, what do you expect? Year to date from January, February, 4 million? Yeah.
Man said 250 would change my life.
Don't get it twisted.
Wow, this is a very
somebody
stupid
like
man.
me shouldn't have to box.
This is a very stupid man. 250 would not change your life. 250 would change a lot of things about a lot of people's lives. 250 is, you could take a 50 ball, build up your stock portfolio, build up some of your crypto, let that sit. You could take maybe a 10, pay off whatever debt you got. Take another 20. You feel me? Help your fams out, and you'll still have money left over. Yeah. This dude is dumb. Talking about 250 wouldn't change somebody's life. It would. Now, would it be like they'll be balling out of control suddenly? No, they wouldn't be balling out of control, clearly. But most definitely that would change someone's life. And that would be a big change in my life. That'd be awesome. 250? For knocking somebody out? Shit, I done knock people out for free. I knock people out over nothing. Let me stop. I sound like Soldier Boy a little bit.
Box on an Aiden card. That's me putting all arrogance aside. Like somebody like me shouldn't have to box on an Aiden card. That's like spitting in my face, damn near. You might as well just say I never did nothing with my life and I'm just some bum ass. That's basically what it means.
No. If you love the sport, if you love combat sports, and you love watching other people thump, man, what? I'm getting in there just for the fun of it. That's part of it. But the money come with it. That's like a plus. I would get in there for free, damn near. But the money come with it. That's fun. Like that's how I know this dude ain't really about nothing. Like what? You don't want to get out some of that aggression with some people that you don't like legally for money? Slow, bro.
Everybody gets to kick back in their thrones, watching me put on a show like I'm some fucking black mother at a gladiator show.
Let me just make it.
And
Why you
everybody's just
turning
kicking
into
back with grapes
something
and hors
racial?
d'oeuvres and wine. And I'm just on Spartacus just putting on a show. Nah, I'm better than that. I know my worth, even if other people might not see it. Midwest, you could live on $250K for a decade. Nah, bruh. Jake Paul puts on dope shit.
You slow. With 250,000 in the Midwest, you could buy a nice house, probably. I've been in the Midwest, but I ain't never looked at what houses cost. But I know that I got a friend who's an investor in like Detroit, and he buys houses for like 40s, 40 grand, 50 grand. So you really could buy maybe 2 and 3 houses in the Midwest for that price. This dude just looks for every reason to kind of duck out of anything. 250 wouldn't be enough. I don't need to be boxing. Blah, man, man, hold on. How do I say this without cursing, man? How do I say it without cursing? I don't got no bleep. I should have a bleep on here. You bleep pussy.
All right, so let's see this other thing. So it says leaked documents show no record of Kai funding the Nigerian school he promised. Matter of fact, where is the school?
In Nigeria.
They're showing all of his income. But why would he only have one bank account? That's what I'm saying. Like, why would he only have Chase? Just don't add up. You know what I mean?
Hold on, wait. This Grinver GG guy, he seems like he's actually tapped in or something. Who is this guy? We might have to look into him.
Just don't add up. You know
All
what
right,
I mean?
I'll hit you up.
I just don't think.
Rog scam?
I just don't look at Kai as a grimy ass like that.
Nah, maybe he's
I
not.
don't.
Why would somebody who's plugged in like that just be chilling in a low tier god stream when he's boring?
So what you're seeing here, so if Kai can afford to do all of this with his finances, you think he's just going to put all of his money in one bank account?
No, that don't make no sense.
I don't think that's the way it works. When you have paper, you have offshores, you have this, you have that, this is just whatever the person found through his personal.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. When you got money like that, you gotta have a business account for this, a personal account for that, another account for payroll. You gotta have another account for, big lump sums, and you gotta have multiple accounts. You're never just gonna have one. Having one account is dumb. Even if you have Chase, you would probably have 2 or 3 Chase accounts, 4 or 5 Chase accounts. Who knows? Like I'm not even rich, and I got multiple accounts. So I know Kai Cenat got a lot of accounts, probably. Like word, you'll have an account where you'll have joint account, like a joint account where your family can just reach and touch money if they need it. It's multiple accounts, bro. No, trust. Kai Cenat got a bunch of different accounts.
Well, not as personal because it's Kai Cenat LLC. That's the obvious one. You ever heard of a Ghost LLC?
This is what he stole from me.
Kai could have 40 LLCs. You'd never know.
He stole that from me. When I went over his LLC, Low Tier God LLC, and I went through and I explained how that's a dumb fucking way of having your business under your own name because people can find it. And the whole purpose of a limited liability company is to separate it from yourself. Meaning, if you're a low tier god, you don't want to have low tier god LLC. You want to have LTW LLC or LTW Holdings or LTW, some shit like that. You don't want to have low tier god LLC. But your dumbass went and got a low tier god LLC and a Covenant brand LLC. So everybody knew that those were your LLCs.
This is just the one he found because his name is attached to it. You said he got multiple accounts and hackers said he got crypto hidden. Where are you getting this information from? Oh, the hacker made a Discord. Oh shit. I mean,
the hacker's out of
yeah,
control.
I can't argue with that. I mean, if he found all of his shit to that capacity, then damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't agree with the whole hacking shit, bro. That shit's out of control.